I'm Connor from Ransomed by Grace, and this is another Message Monday. Are you struggling sharing Jesus in front of a lot of people? I was too. I used to think people thought bad about my singing when I'd mess up, but God showed me that I don't need to worry about what they think, but what He thinks. I am a player and singer for Ransomed by Grace, and I mess up a lot, but God has helped me through it. When I was 9, I sang at a school talent show, and there was a lot of people there. And it made me really nervous because I was singing a Jesus song in front of a bunch of people at school. But God helped me through it, and everyone told me I did a really good job. Now, I've been trying to do more of thinking about what God thinks and not what others think. But sometimes when I mess up words or a bass line, I'll think in my head, they're probably saying he doesn't know the bass part or he doesn't know the words. God has really took those thoughts away from me. In Proverbs 29, verse 25 says, "The fear of man bringeth a snare, but whoso putteth his trust in the Lord shall be safe." We have a lot of fear in our life, and that leads to traps. But if we put our faith and trust in Jesus, we will be safe from all of our fear. In Romans 8:31 it says, "What shall we then say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us?" I mess up on playing bass and singing, and God has been showing me that I need to practice more. And sometimes I'm like, I really don't want to do it right now, or it hurts too bad. But God has really showed me that practicing is a very important part, and it helps me not forget words and not forget bass lines, so I don't get the thoughts that people think I don't remember anything. In Philippians 4:13 it says, "I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me." God has really helped me with this verse because it says that with Him I can do anything. So if my fingers are hurting or my throat starts hurting from singing and playing bass, I can quote that scripture in my head and God could take it away from me. In Proverbs 3:5 and 6 it says, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understandings. In all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy path." We need to trust the Lord in our day-to-day lives and not think on our own understandings. And we need to acknowledge the Lord's ways and what He wants us to do in life. He will help us stand for Him. There are many examples in the Bible of standing. David and Goliath. He chose to stand for God by going against Goliath. He was 9 foot tall, and Daniel was of little stature. That says something. The 3 Hebrew children, they stood for God because they didn't want to bow down to Nebuchadnezzar's idol, and they got thrown into a fiery furnace. But Jesus stood in there with them. Peter, when he walked on the water, he took the first step out of the boat to go towards Jesus. But sometimes doubt and fear will come in, and Jesus will have to come in and save us. And Jesus did. Stephen made a choice to stand for God even though it meant life or death. And right before he died, the heavens opened up and he saw Jesus before they stoned him. He went to sleep. If you have trouble standing in front of people or singing in front of people, just remember, it doesn't matter what people think. It matters what God thinks and glorifying His kingdom. If you like this video, hit the like button and leave a comment on how God has helped you stand. Please subscribe to our channel and we'll catch you on our next Message Monday. Goodbye.